Kauffman Foundation started the Mayor's Conference on Entrepreneurship to educate mayors about what cities can be doing to better improve the environment for entrepreneurs to be successful.
We realized a few years ago that if we wanted to help entrepreneurs by shaping a more friendly policy environment, we needed to do more work at the state and local level. And so we wanted to engage with mayors to find out what was working, what's not working, and what the foundation can do to help them promote vibrant entrepreneurial communities.
So something real and something measurable is happening in American manufacturing.
Our goal at the Mayor's Conference is to have our guests leave with concrete and actionable ideas that they can take home to their city and implement the next day.
How many of you are familiar with 1 million cups?
As a result of my last visit, I actually launched 1 million cups in Tacoma, and we launched it last summer. It's been very successful.
I came last year because I wanted to get a feel where some of the trends were heading and how our community was positioned to either take advantage of those or to lose. I came away with a whole slate of new, fresh ideas I could take back. Instead of just one project here, one project there, and piecemealing things, we've really taken an ecosystem approach to building a really healthy environment for entrepreneurs.
Whether it's new policies to put into place, new programs to bring to town, things to do differently, and then how do they measure it all? Challenges that entrepreneurs are facing.
One of the great things about the Mayor's Conference on Entrepreneurship is that the city leaders, the mayors themselves, have a chance to learn from each other, to share best practices. So it's not just learning from entrepreneurship experts and the speakers that we have at our conference, it's learning what is working in different cities around the country.
There's nothing better than being here, hearing from direct entrepreneurs, hearing from mayors who are doing it already, and learning how you can put those things and strengths together within your own city.
You might be coming in and not know anything about entrepreneurship, but you know another mayor that could mentor you through something like this.
So it's really exciting to hear what some of my colleagues are doing, and it often validates and verifies that what we're doing is going in the right direction.
Events like this are super critical so we can learn more quickly as mayors, because cities is where the action's happening in our country right now.
What I love seeing in makers is that intellectual curiosity. You know, what if, what if, what if?
At the second Mayor's Conference on Entrepreneurship in Louisville, we're focusing on the maker movement and how this kind of activity can translate into entrepreneurship.
And that's why the title of this year's conference is Making an Entrepreneurial City. So in addition to talking generally about entrepreneurship, we're going to really hone in on the maker movement, what cities can do to help foster entrepreneurship, and then how that's shaping their local economies.
You know, we'll definitely do one of the maker town halls.
The makers movement, the idea that a project becomes a product that can result in jobs, that can result in opportunity, and ultimately end up being an increase in the level of wealth that we have in a place like Shreveport.
We have multiple schools with maker spaces. We've got the Girl Scouts that have a maker space. We want to make the maker mentality.
As I've listened to folks talk, I've been wondering, why don't we have a 3D printer in our library? You know, to at least provide an opportunity for people to advance their ideas to that next level, to actually making something.
We've got a pretty diverse group of metropolitan areas represented today. Small cities, medium-sized cities, big cities. All cities have entrepreneurs. All cities were shaped and influenced by entrepreneurs. So this should appeal to cities of all sizes and all kinds.
What's great is the diversity, small, large. At the heart of it, we have the same issues. We're trying to create growth. We want to have quality of life. We want to see our economy moving forward. And entrepreneurial spirit is a big part of that right now.
And I know all the mayors would agree that there are entrepreneurs in our community, and if we can channel them in the right direction, things go well.
We're on the front line. Mayors can really help entrepreneurs because at times they're looking for resources. If the mayors have that toolbox of resource, the mayor can help navigate a system, understand where funding is, where resource and research is available, and help them to be successful.
At the Mayor's Conference on Entrepreneurship, we are building a network of mayors who are champions for the entrepreneurs in their communities.
Chattanooga has a real budding tech ecosystem, and particularly a lot of entrepreneurship, and so we both want to expand what we have, but we also want it to be sustainable, and this seemed like a great conference to talk about how we make sure that in the long run we keep that system going.
You just get a day to sit with other mayors and listen to really great ideas about what they're doing and what the value is for true economic development around entrepreneurship. It makes you go back home and think about things that you can really make a difference on.
Mayors need this, and our country needs it, and the young entrepreneurs need it.